Will our single find love in this hopeful place, or will they find themselves on the not so bright side of things? I'm Mandy B, and this is MTV's Date My Playlist. Okay, the game is simple. Our three hopefuls are competing for the heart of our lovely single. We're gonna ask some questions, play some games, all while building a special playlist every step of the way. Sounds easy, right? Well, our single has to make their decisions based only on the hopefuls' music selections because he won't see their faces. And having the most songs on our playlist doesn't guarantee you a date with our single. Ultimately, it's up to them. Today we have Brian, Weho's wild boy who loves his hair as much as he loves good vibes. How would you describe your next Mr. Perfect?
Ooh, someone taller than me. I am 6'1",
But you're tall.
and I hope whoever's behind there they gotta be pushing 6'5", height and in pants too.
You want a 6'5", I don't even know. I don't think they come that long. To set things off here, each of our hopefuls are now going to have the chance to add a song of their choice to our playlist as we get to know them all a little better. First, we have Jacob, a confident go-getter who knows what he wants. He's adding Montero by Lil Nas X to our playlist.
I have flavor. You know, like Salt Bae, I want to season the meat, set the tone, variety.
Next up, we have Case, who loves human rights and the environment. He's adding Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo to our playlist.
Physically, I don't have a certain type, but I think it's very important to have a similar music taste because music speaks so much for us and for our personalities.
And finally, we have Joseph, a self-described hype man that never misses a party. He's adding Be My Lover by LaBouche to our playlist.
Dating has been pretty cute, but I'm trying to have it be gorgeous. I've been single my whole life. Nowadays, it's fun just dating around, but I haven't found the right one yet.
Is everyone ready for round one? Are you that somebody? Brian is going to ask each of you now your own question. You've got to pick a song for your answer. Brian is going to then pick his favorite song, and that song alone will be added to our playlist.
Jacob, I love movies. What is your favorite song from a soundtrack?
You know, growing up, I loved The Goonies. It's nothing like, you know, going out with your girlfriends and, you know, girls just want to have fun. Guys do too. And Cyndi Lauper definitely took the bar up when she made that hit song, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna sing to my man too.
Oh. What?
I am melting in my seat. Ooh. Case, I am a party boy. What's the first song you play to get the party started?
Whenever my ex cheated on me, I was down, I was depressed, and my best friend would try to get me out. The only song that pulled me up and back to the dance floor was Don't Call Me Up by Mabel.
Okay.
I do not know that song, but I'll probably like it when you play it for me in the club tonight.
Okay.
All right, Joseph, as an influencer, I'm always looking for a cool song to post as background music. What's a song you would put in the background of my next story or post?
I love my stories to always be hype. These girls, they will get you on and hyped. I would go with Blackpink, Kill This Love.
Let's kill this love. If I know Let's Kill This Love, and that song is hype.
Time to choose your favorite Brian. Whose song will make the playlist? We have Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper, Don't Call Me Up by Mabel, and Kill This Love, Blackpink.
Ooh, I like that. Girls just want to have fun. Brian just wants to have fun. I think that was the original lyric that they were supposed to make the song about. So I'm gonna go with Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Okay, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Add that to our playlist.
Oh, girls just wanna have fun.
We're really vibing and getting to know each other by music choices and just organic connection.
Time for round two, bands that make her dance. And just so you know, things get a little bit more wild in this round. So y'all better start stretching.
I love to go out in WeHo and see all the go-go dancers. What song would you go-go dance to?
And you know, my girl, LaKaylee 47, hit the nail on the head with her song Attitude. Because when I'm go-go dancing, I'm letting everybody else know I have an attitude if you're looking at my man, so I'm gonna give him everything he needs in the go-go dance. Right here. Right here.
I love that answer.
Oh, I love that song choice and I love that energy because if you're in the club with me, you're in the club with me.
Same question, Case.
If I'm gonna go dance to my man and entertain him, he's gonna go up in space and I'm about to get him wet in the ocean. So my song is gonna be Astronaut in the Ocean by Masked Wolf.
Ooh, Astronaut in the Ocean. I do like that song choice a lot.
All right, Joseph, what song would you go dance to?
If I were to go dance, I need to make sure that me and you are both stacked with bills around us. So I would go with Wet Dollars by Tink.
I love being wet and I love dollar bills.
That's right. It's time for some go-go dancing. Here in the Banza Maker Dance Challenge, our sultry suitors will take turns performing a go-go dance for Brian. They will be wearing an animal mask covering their faces so that Brian can't see them. Jacob, strut on down here and get us going. Ooh.
I'm gonna have an attitude. Bitch, I got an attitude. I'm gonna have an attitude.
Oh,
Bitch, I got an attitude.
is this what go-go dancing looks like?
Bitch, I got an attitude. Attitude, 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 attitude,
Jacob, get your ass back on that platform, and I need to know what go-go spots you go to, because,
I had that mask on. I felt like I was possessed. I mean, the moment my head went right into his little crotch area, I just didn't know what to do.
Brian, your mouth is still open. I need to know, how was Jacob's go-go dance?
It was amazing. I loved it.
I know you can't stop
Tiger
smiling.
Heat, I know. So when Jacob came out to Lakea 47 attitude, oh, I thought we were gonna knock that chair over.
All right, Case, get on down. Let's hit it.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people
Look at them
put
hips.
that shit in slow motion.
All right.
Feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain
When I saw Jacob go in, do his go-go dance, I was so ready to challenge him, and I went down there and I gave it all.
I like that little move, the hey, hey, hey. I like that little touch, so I'm gonna have to give that one 2 thumbs up too.
All right, Joseph, get on down here. You have danced to this song before, for sure.
Go-go dancing, I mean, for almost every gay boy, they think, I could do this, I can go-go dance. I had that in me, I had that inner go-go dancer, so I think it was cute.
I loved it, wet dollars. And we were talking about, I need some wet dollars. Hey, hey.
Brian, it's time to compose yourself and pick who gave you the best go-go dance. Is it gonna be Jacob with Attitude by LaKaylee 47, Case with Astronaut in the Ocean, or Joseph with Wet Dollars by Tink?
I do have to give it to Case with that little,
Okay, let's go ahead and add Astronaut in the Ocean Masked Wolf to our playlist.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much.
Time for round 3, Wild Thoughts. In this round, our single will be asking each hopeful something that's sure to heat things up.
well, now that you know some of the things that get me going, what song would you play that's guaranteed to turn you on?
You know, I love a good banana split with whipped cream, and it's nothing like 2 spoons. You know, me and my man. So, Split Whole Time by Lil Yachty definitely would just give us the aroma that we need.
So I'm all about being turned on by new music, just not that music. Sorry, Little Yachty. Ooh.
I was instantaneously, thrown off by Brian's reaction, but nevertheless, we're blessed.
Same question for you, Case.
When you deal with me, I'm a gentleman, I'm nice, I'm sweet, but when it comes to bed, I'm a little freaky. I'm
How freaky are you talking?
50 Shades of Grey freaky.
Oh,
And my song is as crazy as me. So.
Okay.
Melanie Martinez, Mad Hatter.
I do love Mad Hatter song choice.
do you love Mad Hatter or do you like the idea of a dungeon?
Both, I
Okay.
guess.
Good answer, good answer. All right, Joseph, you are last. same question.
So I'm gonna have to go with my girl, Megan Thee Stallion, Captain Hook, because
Hey.
I'm looking for a man with a little bit of hook.
If you play something that's sexy and fun, like Megan Thee Stallion, then you have my heart.
All right, Brian, whose song was your favorite? We have Split Whole Time by Lil Yachty, Mad Hatter by Melanie Martinez, and Captain Hook, Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm gonna have to go with Captain Hook by
I
Megan
knew
Thee
it.
Stallion. The girls who get it, get it.
I am so happy that our girl, Hot Girl Meg, got represented in today's playlist because, you know, hotties,
All right, let's go ahead and add Captain Hook by Megan Thee Stallion to our playlist.
I like to drink and I like to have sex. Hop the news that's cutting the checks. Dance on the now you been served. I like a with a little bit of curve. Hit this poop with an uppercut. Call it Captain Hook. Ayy.
Joseph, you just made it real hot in here. All right, well, before we head into our next round, it's time to check in on our playlist. We just added Captain Hook by Meg Thee Stallion to go along with some Cyndi Lauper, some LaBouche, some Lil Nas X. All right, y'all gotta keep this coming. It's time for round 4, Case of the X, where our single will be digging into your past to make for a better future.
What is a song that makes you think of a good time in the past with your ex?
You know, my girl Tammy Rivera has All These Kisses. That's one of my favorite songs. It reminds me of, you know, kissing all over his body from head to toe. You know, just enjoying each other's ambiance and, you know, the past, but looking to the future now.
I know that's right.
I love that song choice. We are moving on. I don't want your ex coming near us.
All right, same question for you, Case.
So my ex was struggling mentally, but you know, I always used to sing him his favorite song, If I Die Young by Ben Perry.
I want to hear Case's voice.
You did it to yourself.
All right, I'll try. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river.
Oh, never heard the song before, but him singing it, I could have heard that song a million times again and again.
Joseph, last but not least, same question.
Well, to be honest, I have never had an ex.
Really?
As shocking as that is. So, I think back at a time when I was in middle school and we were at a dance and everybody is booed up, coupled up, dancing to Say Goodbye by Chris Brown.
Okay.
You know?
Ooh, I'm glad he doesn't have an ex. No, we're not going to the airport. We don't need to bring any baggage. And if you could sing.
I mean, I could. Oh, never a right time to say goodbye, and we know that we gotta go our separate ways.
Oh, is this the voice? I am so happy. Thank you for singing to me.
What do you say, Brian? Whose song makes our playlist this round? We have All These Kisses by Tammy Rivera, If I Die Young, the band Perry, and Say Goodbye, Chris Brown.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to go with Case.
Oh, okay. Let's add If I Die Young, the band Perry, to our playlist.
If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, sink me in the river.
Now it's time to see who's ready to dance their way into Brian's heart. Brian, one at a time, you are going to remove the hopefuls based on what you've learned today. Which one of these go, go, go getters are you removing first?
Ooh, this is a hard decision.
It is, I know.
Okay, so I think the first person that I'm picking out is a hottie, and I feel so bad. But Joseph,
Joseph.
reveal yourself, please.
All right, come on down.
Oh my God.
Okay, are you sad about this elimination already?
I think we should just go to the club anyways, as friends.
Brian, you have big regrets. I know you're regretting your choice, but hey, if you're looking for a throuple, let me know.
Brian, who are you letting go next?
I'm gonna make another mistake, but the next person I am sending home is Jacob.
Jacob.
When Brian called my name to be the second one eliminated, my mouth dropped.
Please sing, Jacob. Oh my God. I can't watch anymore. This is painful.
Are you sad about eliminating Jacob as well?
I mean, who wouldn't want this chocolate drop? And just know, whatever doesn't work for you, it's not the end. Because I'm going to walk away with my head held high. But I'll be waiting for you.
Oh.
Wait, give me like 10 more minutes.
All right,
Thank you.
Brian. All right, thanks, Jacob. Brian, are you finally excited to reveal your new dance floor daddy?
I am ready. I want to see those hips thrusting
All
on
right.
the ground again.
All right, well, it's time to turn you around and take a look. Go with me, kids. Go with me, kids. How do you feel about seeing Case for the first time? Not the moan, not the moan. I love that. Well, are you guys planning on hanging out, going to WeHo after this?
Probably gonna go out.
I'm down to go out, get some drinks. see where it
Chill later, watch a
goes.
movie.
Ooh.
Like,
Feel your
yeah.
I have to do that thing
again.
My name is Mandy B. Thanks for watching this episode of MTV's Date My Playlist.